Hello, great people. You are welcome to this live analysis. My name is David Wekulum from Weldds Asset Limited. I am the founder of the Weldds Terminal and the chief system architect of SignalXY. The past month was somehow very stressful for us because the market was mostly in a consolidation. But right now, based on the Weldds Terminal, we can see that the GBP is very strong. And I want to quickly run this analysis to show you some of the best setups that I have observed. GBPCHF, GBPCAD, and GBP New Zealand dollar. Kindly click on the subscribe button and be a part of the community. And then you can follow our trades live on SignalXY. Some of you that do not know about the Weldds Terminal, we recently launched SignalXY. So when you come to SignalXY, you can see so many persons sharing their trade ideas. We created SignalXY to be a place where traders will not just talk about trading, but we post and we track the trades publicly and give credit to those who are performing well. Okay. So now when you come here, you see under signals, you will see a lot of persons posting signals. So some of these ideas that we are going to discuss today, you can follow them up on SignalXY. So for you to get the terminal, log on to SignalXY. When you come to this area, you see terminal there. So you click on terminal and it will launch the Weldds Terminal. So when you look at the Weldds Terminal, you can see this area, market regime. When you look at the market regime, you can see now that the market is risk on. This is the first thing that you can observe. Then you see the currency strength history. The trend history is showing you Australian dollar, one of the strongest, while Swiss franc is still among the weakest. Okay. Now, but there is this other place. You see the currency strength. The pound is rated the strongest currency pair, seconded by the Australian dollar, the US dollar. The weakest ones are the Japanese yen, Canadian dollar, and the euro. So when you come to the top recommended trade area, you see that the GBPJPY is still a strong currency that we're looking for a buy setup there. AUD New Zealand dollar JPY. Now, before we go to the trading view and begin to look at these currencies, you will see that most of the Japanese yen pairs have been consolidating. And you know me, I love the Japanese yen pairs. Okay, so the month of April was not really very fruitful for me, right? But I can see some great setup that are coming up. Now we have the correlation heat map. This is one new addition to the terminal, you know, because the terminal actually does a lot of macroeconomic and data analytics and recommend trades. And we recently included the trade correlation so that you will not go and take multiple trades that are correlated. Like, for example, if you have taken a currency like the GBPCHF, then you take this one, GBPJPY, you see that these two are correlated. So the correlation there is 0.5. So you try to take 2 or 3 currency pairs that are not correlated that much, like GBPCHF. If you come to the green area and trace to this area, you can take AUDJPY along with GBPCHF. Or if you are taking Euro GBP, you can come to the green area and look for a less correlated currency pair to use in your trading, so that you do not combine too many correlated pairs, and that will cause you to over leverage your account. Okay, so you have to trade very smart. So this is what we have on the terminal. So based on the recommended trades, you can see here that GBPCHF, the terminal recommends a buy. Euro GBP is sell. GBPCAD is recommended as a buy, although you can also see the score and the correlation, the confidence level and all that. Why the confidence level is weak for most of the currency pairs, you can see that most of them are actually consolidating. Okay, you can come back to SignalXY to follow up these trades. You know, just like I told you, if you click on my account, if you select the past 3 months, last month was really bad for me. So past 3 months we have just made around 27%. Okay, but last month, when you look at last month, I have lost a total of 3% on my portfolio. So whatever currency we analyze, we'll post it, and you have the opportunity to follow what is happening with those signals. Okay, so here this is GBPCHF already in profit, but we will still reanalyze it. GBPCAD is already moving, although I entered this currency pair 3 days ago, but it is now very set to push based on how I have seen it. Okay, then GBP JPY, you can see it has just started moving. I had a lot of losing trades within the month of April, and it is like that. There's nothing to be ashamed about it. You have to just accept. Okay, and that is why you can see here that total loss of around 3% on the portfolio. So you can come to SignalXY and track your trades publicly. You have the opportunity to follow any of the traders you see here. Okay, but what I can tell you, you should not just follow anybody blindly. The platform just started. So you see this tag, everybody's unrated now. So we have different levels. Before you begin to take someone's trade, you should wait for the person to have this place, a portfolio manager tag or a fund manager tag. That is to show that that person trading style is very stable and accurate. Okay, so the platform just started. No one has already has attained any of those positions. So what we encourage you to do when you come here, if you're a beginner trader, post your signals and watch yourself grow. Okay, and keep on improving, because later you'll be monetizing your trading signals and trading skill. You have opportunity to trade for real investors. So now let's come to the chart itself. So this is the chart of GBPCAD from the monthly time frame. If I remove all drawings, let's remove that so that this thing can be clean. You will notice that this currency pair has been in consolidation. It's in a range. Okay, so you can see from here, you can see around this area, it has been ranging, and maybe you can take here as the top of the range. Whatever you are doing, you won't expect this to move too much. You will play within that range. And if you come down to the daily time frame, you can see that we have been going from the lower part of the range, and then we are still pushing up towards that direction. Okay, so if you come to 4-hour time frame, this is what I observe and why I am taking the signal. Okay, so I took Fibonacci retracement from this low to this high, and you can see this area coincide with the 61.8 Fibonacci level. Okay, that is one thing that we considered. This place coincided with 61.8 and here 78.6 Fibonacci level, but from what you are seeing, it's still playing around the 61.8 because it has not yet hit the 78.6. So that is where we entered from. I've already executed that trade, as you saw on SignalXY. Okay, so you have the opportunity to join. You can actually keep your stop loss below here, but the way I set stop loss, if you go back to the terminal, you will see something that when you click on calculator and you pick the currency pair, let's say GBPCAD, you have the opportunity to set your trading account, how much you have in your trading account. If it is $1,000 or $10,000, you set how much risk you want to take. If it is 2%, then you press calculate. It will calculate the average true range and give you the lot size you should use, the stop loss, the take profit 1, take profit 2, and take profit 3. And this is a very stable way for you to set your risks. And that's why you see I've had a lot of losing trade in the month of April, but my account total loss is still within 3%. And this is how you should approach trading. Okay, no, there is no place for gambling. Okay, so that is that. So you can, if you're executing this trade here, let's mark this level. Then from the terminal, you see here that the stop loss should be around 1.8337. This is the area of the stop loss. Then your take profit 1 should be at least 1.5 times of whatever you're risking. Okay, take profit 1 is 1.5 times where you're risking. So because this particular currency pair is in a range, you can just target take profit one and close and wait for another setup. Okay, so that is that for GBP CAD. Okay, so the second currency pair we are looking at is GBP New Zealand dollar. If you begin the analysis from the weekly time frame, the setups are not very clean. Okay, you can see that this thing was trending up for some time, then it broke out and it's been struggling. But if you take a second look at this thing, you mark at this level, you can see something like a ranging market. So it is okay to say that this currency pair is also ranging. So although it is ranging, we are trading in favor of the macro, because I believe that the macro controls the overall direction of the market based on experience. And we know that the technical analysis only gives you places to enter the market, while the fundamentals show you the overall direction. So based on the positioning of the pound, you can see that we can actually take a buy on this currency pair because it's pushing from this lower level. A more cautious person will not take this trade. Why? They might wait for this thing to drop below here and then begin to trade, or wait for it to push above there and retest, then you can begin to buy. But if you come down to the daily time frame, let me show you why I'm taking this currency pair as a buy. So you can tell me what you think about this particular analysis, okay? And then not just what you think, you can track the progress of this trade on SignalXY. So this currency pair was moving from here down, it pushed up, it dropped back to this level, then it pushed up, tried to challenge this level, but it hasn't challenged very well, but it broke out of this trend line and it is retracing. If you use your Fibonacci retracement and measure from this level up there, this place coincides with the 61.8. So what I am actually expecting, I'm expecting this thing to push from here back to this area. So that is why I am executing that buy at that level, hoping that it can come back here. And if it actually comes back there and break out of this area, then retest, then you will know that it's going to be going in that direction for long, so long as the pound remains the strongest on the terminal. That is a possibility, okay? But a conservative trader can also look for a way to wait for it to come back here. All right, but me, I don't just take my decisions based on technicals. The fundamentals give me the direction, while the technical show me when to enter. For GBPCHF, we are already in profit. Okay, I executed the trade here, and if you go to SignalXY and look at GBPCHF, that trade has been in profit. So if you come back to my profile and then scroll down, let's look at GBPCHF. You can see it here. We are targeting 2 times of whatever we are risking, and you can see we already fully into profit. Okay, now by the time we hit here at this particular trade, I set only one take profit target. If it was 2 take profit target, it would have trailed the stop loss to that point, but it's already in profit. So what you see is that we executed the trade from this level and it has been going in profit. Now we have the overall target where I am targeting with a take profit of 2 times. The take profit target is 1.0726. So if you come here and mark 1.0726, this is where I am targeting as my take profit. We already executed here. We have moved almost halfway, and this is where I'll be exiting that currency, and that's why it is here. So if you have not joined SignalXY, check the description of the video for a link to join SignalXY. It is completely free. There are a lot of traders that are doing well on SignalXY. When you come to SignalXY, you have the opportunity to post your market pulse. You can click here to post your trade idea, okay, and the market will track it. Then if you have other things that might be affecting the market, you can also click here to post market pause. So you can share anything, a hot take, a chart, or anything. If you want to know more about SignalXY, watch this video right here.